Welcome. Again, here we have another program similar to what we have just gone through. A program that is asking for a unit price and quantity. And of course, the program is displaying a total amount or is giving out a total amount that we are to pay. And of course, the discount. So it's calculating the total amount that we are supposed to pay, and it's also calculating the discount that is offered, assuming that the discount is at 7%. So if we are supposed to pay a total amount of 100, then we will be given a discount of 7 kwacha, and we'll end up paying probably 93 kwacha. But we are just looking at the total amount that we are supposed to pay and the amount that has been given as a discount in this case. That's the only modification we are going to make. So let's see how we can modify what we just covered before in terms of the requirements of the program and the pseudocode and of course the actual C++ program. So here is our previous program, but now there will be a change on the input. Of course, we are still asking for a unit price and quantity, but now there's this element of 7%, a discount rate that is given to us. So we need to have this because it will be part of the input. We are using it to transform our input, or we are using it to get our output in some way. So our input will not only be the unit price and quantity, but we also need the discount rate. So in this case, we are going to add that as a third element under here. So I'll just call it maybe, okay, I can just call it discount rate. It's okay. Remember, we do not have variables or whatever as, okay, for here it's okay. Sorry, we can type properly discount rate of 7%. So that's our third input. On the output, there's a change. We are getting an output as the total amount and of course the discount that has been offered to us. So I'll change this one a little bit and just say total amount instead of amount paid. Total amount, and another discount, another output is the discount that has been offered to us. How are we getting that? The first thing we are doing is to take the input, which is the price and quantity, multiply them together. But we are also going to have another step. After that, we will need to calculate the discount. So we'll say multiply, we are going also to multiply the result found above by 7%. By 7% to get discount. I can modify this one to put to get total amount. And I can modify this one to say multiply the total amount by 7% to get discount. So we have two steps in our process. The first step, we are getting the total amount. Then we are going to use that total amount to get the discount. We are going to calculate or to get 7% of that total amount to get the discount. That's our process. In terms of the storage, there will be also changes. The first change in terms of input, we have price, we have quantity, and we need to have the third one, of course, the price and quantity. That's okay. They will be of data type integer. Then we also need under the same input, we also need the discount rate. Discount rate, remember the variable name should never have a space. So instead of a space, I've put underscore here. And of course, I'm using capital letters. This is just a convention. I've chosen to use capital letters because the value of this one is known and it's not going to change. We are not getting this from the user. We are already giving it some value, and that value will not change in our program. So it's given a value of 7%. So we are going to say discount rate of 7%, which can be 0.07, or maybe at this point we can also just say discount rate of 7% of type or data type real, a real number, because it has got decimals. The output, we are going to have amount. We can maintain amount of data type integer, and of course we are going to have the discount rate, the discount, which can also just be of data type integer if we don't want to keep tambalas or the decimals, but otherwise we can choose to make it to be of data type real as well. So maybe we make an assumption that we need our discount to have tambalas as well. So we are going to say discount of data type real. We may as well not need to have the variables under process for this program. So let's leave it as it is. So let's try to come up with a solution. The first thing to do is to declare variables. So we're going to declare variables price and quantity, and of course amount to be of data type integer. And of course we need to have discount rate, which will be equal to 0.07, that's 7%. So we present it like this. In programming, that would be easier than to say 7 over 100. So just say 0.07. And of course, we also needed to use, okay, maybe we can have this one alone to say as real. And we're also going to use the discount as real. So these are our variables, 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them declared. So we ask for the price, we get that one. We ask for the quantity, we get that one. Then we do our calculations to get amount. And after that, we are also going to do some other calculations to get discount. How much was given to us as a discount? So we are going to say the amount that has been calculated up here should be multiplied by discount rate. So it's like we are multiplying by 7%. So that one will give us how much was given to us as a discount. Then we can display it like this, and we can also display total discount, or just call it discount in this case. So the discount is going to be displayed here. So that's our program. That's our program. And in C++, we're going to do the following modification. For this one, it's okay. Then we are going to have double. In C++, we use double for real numbers, for decimal numbers. So we say double, maybe discount rate of 0.07. And we can also say double discount, which has no value given immediately. That's what we have here. This one. Then after that, we ask for the price, we ask for the quantity, and we do some calculations for that. And we also needed to do some calculations and the result of that calculation will be in the discount amount. So we say amount times the discount rate, semicolon. Then we can display them also here to say our discount is the discount that we have just calculated. So this is our program. Can copy it and replace whatever we had here with this new program, and of course align them properly. Save, compile, and run our program. So we are selling something at 100 kwacha, and we have 10 things. So the total amount is 1000 and the discount is 70. You can just make it to have the discount to appear on the new line. So the simplest is just to add the NDL after the first one. So we have something like this. Now this looks better. Total amount 100 and discount 70. So that's how you can actually come up with your programs using C++. The first thing to do is to do the analysis. What are the input, what are the output and the process and the storage requirement. Then afterwards you come up with your pseudocode. Then you can translate that particular pseudocode into a program. Thank you. We are making very good progress. Try these things and let's move on to the next video.